starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
That was David.
How's everybody doing out there?
Hi.
Welcome to another edition of Two Micks and a Wop
Two Micks and a Wop.
Variety Show.
Variety show.
I'm the Wop. This is left Mick.
There's no right, Mick.
There's no right Mick. That's a Yule log. That's a log behind us.
It's full of Yule.
A Yule.
Look at all that Yule in it.
Yule log.
Right in the middle of it.
Mhm.
Yule-y. What thinks we found it amusing?
I did. Let's get right into it, why don't we?
Random fact. Random fact. Random fact.
I'll
Right.
go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
Did you know
No.
that pumpkin pie isn't actually Thanksgiving's favorite pie? The dessert has been an important part of Thanksgiving meals since the 1700s, right? However, the American Pie Council is putting an end to the pumpkin versus apple pie debate. According to its research, apple pies are America's favorite, with pumpkins coming in second place.
Huh.
I think it's bullshit, but who am I?
Who
I'm
are
not
you?
part of the American Pie
Who
Council.
is he?
You, sir?
Blob of toothpaste is called a nurdle. N-U-R-D-L-E. That's it.
Nurdle?
A nurdle.
That's a like what? Like a
blob of toothpaste. On
like
your-
so if you put it on your a
Yep.
nurdle on
It's
your
a
tooth,
nurdle.
you put a nurdle on your toothbrush?
Yep. And an aglet is like that little thing in the end of... It's not Dennis. It's that little thing that is on the end of shoelaces.
A naglet?
Aglet.
Aglet.
Random fact. Random fact. Random fact.
What I got.
Random fact.
I delved deep.
Yeah.
Reached in there.
Aglet is interesting.
Oh, come on.
So
no
is a nurdle. I
Nurdle.
like nurdle. It sounds like fucking Squirtle the turtle.
Something like that.
Or something like some child would name their stuffed animal or imaginary friend.
Something you would boil noodles in.
Correct, sir.
Her Squirtle.
Correct. Since I don't know. Well, Thanksgiving did just happen, right?
It did.
So here's this.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to Captain Nasty's cooking special. I'm going to show you some tricks, nice little recipes for the holidays coming up, because Thanksgiving is right around the corner. So we have a turkey, we have some spices. Start with the poultry spice. Give it a little grind. The grinders are the good ones, that's how you know they're good when you grind. We're going to do something a little different. Keep it fresh. First, you need a good baste. So get some water oil. My personal favorite is the 4 cycle. It's got that little hint of gas. Real good. Make sure you cram it in there. You know, cram it right in there and give it a little squeeze. It's good stuff. You gotta be careful with these guys. They have a tendency to just jump around. It's good to baste in the oil though, because then they get a little stuck and they can't jump too good. And me personally, I always like to have a little snack. I like to get some big ones in there too. The big ones are juicy. They give you the good flavors. Always make sure to put a worm inside. That's where the worms go the best. I like the ones that are really lively. Those are the ones I snack on. Well, see, you don't want to stay in. That's why you gotta bite them before you take it all in. Like that. It's almost orgasmic. So we have the big crickets for the big turkey, and we got some little crickets for the mashed potatoes. You gotta put them in there. Oh, look at them. See, they like, normally, they like it a little better in the mashed potatoes. You can see they're not jumping out. Well, this guy's trying to get away, so if they start to get away, just take a good chunk of mashed potato and just bury them suckers in there. The juices will cook in, it's okay. I'm getting hungry. You folks out there getting hungry? Oh man, this is gonna be the best Thanksgiving ever. You don't forget about your liver, it's good raw. What it is? Some kind of organ, I don't know. Still a little frozen. They're the best raw. You know what I mean? Right from that sucker. But I would show you too, the neck was really good, but it's frozen. For those of you out there that don't know what this is called the magic finger. That's how you make the magic happen, okay? So what you do is you take the magic finger and you jam it down your throat. I mean, sometimes it's hard to make the gravy, so I gotta tickle a little in the back, okay? So watch. Just a little bit more.
Butter is good too. It's good for the arteries. Now we have butter.
As you can tell, I've been eating some mashed potato, which is good. It makes for good basting. Take a little pop.
You know you're cooking really good if your fingers smell good.
Me personally, I just like to drink it. Oh, it's so good. Well, now you have yourself a nice turkey meal. Don't skimp up on the gravy. The people really like the gravy. A little on my lips. Don't skip up on the gravy. Don't forget about your cricketators. Happy Thanksgiving!
A sweet potato pie.
That fucking music, man. That music. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on with this video or having some issues. But I mean, why wouldn't we? You know what I mean? I don't know. So where the fuck is Right Mick? I don't even know. Have you seen him? Anybody seen him?
He's on a
Log?
He's on, hasn't logged in for a while. That one's kind of funny.
A little bit.
Thanks, Morgan.
So, let's just get to the blathering. We're going to get to the blathering because I got some big news. Big news. I got some news that even Left Mick doesn't know about. I got some news Left Mick does know about. All of it's big news. So, let's hear, you know what? Yeah, let's hear the blathering.
Of a Queer with your friend Shane.
I really wanted a Santa's village this year, but that won't be happening. And here's why. You see, I went over to Kohl's today looking for the Santa's Christmas Village selection set, and stumbled across some wonderful offerings of a Ferris wheel, a ski lodge, a gingerbread bakery, a bunch of wonderful things. And next to that stood a sign that said 50% off. Well, my heart just flooded with joy as I continued to look through the merchandise on which one I was going to purchase today. But instead of finding the one I was going to purchase, I found the price tag. And that price tag told me, if you can afford to buy this, I can think of about 20 other items that are more important that you should spend that money on. So, here I stand. No Christmas Village. This year I'm just gonna go hit Hobby Lobby and see if I can find something that will work for the table surface I had set aside for said village. But like every year, I will stretch my dollar and we will have a wonderful holiday season. And we hope you do the same. So to each and everybody out there, from your friends here, especially your friend Shane, I'd like to say to each and every one of you, happy holidays. Sprinkles.
Aw,
Christmas, man. It's here already.
it's coming.
Yeah. Snow. All that stuff. I actually caught myself complaining about the snow, and I stopped myself because I don't mind the snow. I don't. I guess it was the cold that got me. I went outside in a hoodie. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta put on a jacket? It's bullshit. That's just me being
Old.
yeah. It had nothing to do with the cold.
I have no fucking problem with it. I
don't either. I'd rather
love it.
give me cold over heat all day.
You know,
But
just keep layering.
But listeners, lurkers, Left Mick, I did mention about, what did I say before the blathering?
Big news.
Big news. Big news.
Big news.
So, what
news.
you do know about, what we've talked about, there's going to be some changes coming up. What changes? We don't know. But the 50th episode is coming up. This is episode 47. And this show is constantly evolving. Constantly, right? If you look at our first couple episodes, it's really bad.
Is that food?
Is it food?
No, it's not. Chocolate.
So, the show is going to have another transformation. As we always do to grow, whatever. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know.
It might turn into a truck.
It might.
Might turn into a toaster.
It might. It might turn in to an itch. I was trying to think of something clever, and I got this itch on my leg, and it
I got an itch on my
totally
eye.
took over my.
It was weird.
Man, It's crazy. The power of the itch.
itch.
Okay, so that's the news that left Mick knows. The news that, and we could talk about this a little right now, but I have a feeling we'll be talking about it a whole lot more off air instead. So I came across somebody who's a friend, acquaintance, however you want to call it, and he says, "Get a hold of me, yada yada yada. How's the show going?" I said, "It's going." Long story short, this gentleman bought a Roku channel, and he's naming it Kino Broadcasting, and it's attached to a nonprofit foundation named the Salerno King Foundation. It's a 5013C foundation or something. But long story short, this guy has bought a Roku channel and he wants to sit down and have a meeting, and I'm on board to be involved. So obviously he has to come up with programming for this Roku channel, and that means that there's a good possibility that this show, along with the sitcom, will be on Roku. I don't want to get too excited because you never know what could happen, and no disrespect to you, my guy, but I'm not holding my breath because I've had a lot of smoke blown up my ass in the entertainment industry over the years. So I take everything with a grain of salt. And I don't mean to be cynical about things, but I am excited about the possibilities. So I didn't know. Did you know that you could just buy a slot in Roku on their Roku TV?
Yes.
You knew that? I didn't know that. See, this is news.
I didn't know how to go about it, but I did know about it.
Yeah. I wonder how much that costs. Well, that's something I'll find out, you know. I guess it doesn't really, it's none of any of listeners or lurkers' concerns. But, yeah, so there's that. And since we're on to exciting things, how about we get on to... Oh, wait. Before we get on to exciting things, I'll say probably disappointing things for listeners and lurkers. None of our friends will be stopping by this week. They're all on vacation. I gave them all a vacation day for Thanksgiving, or the Thanksgiving-ish. It's close enough to Thanksgiving to give them a day off. So Jim and Henry and everybody, they give their best wishes and happy Thanksgiving and all that sort of thing. And with that being said, on to exciting things, the return of Johnny Chompers!
When the people want integrity, when the people want professionalism, when the people want a fair and balanced take on today's top stories and headlines, the people turn to one place. The people turn to one voice. The people turn to one man, and his name is Johnny Chompers.
Johnny Chompers here with breaking news. Hardcore Italians posted a controversial post titled Meet Joey, where they proclaim that he is the first Italian-American Muppet. This has the online community in an uproar due to the fact that this is a false proclamation, with comments flooding in such as, and I quote, "What about the lounge singer, Johnny Fiamma, and his bodyguard, Sal Manila? What about the construction workers, Biff and Sully? What about Angelo, the chef with the, I quote, thick Italian accent, along with the many Italian Americans who created and voiced Muppets like Pops, Uncle Deadly, the Newsman, and Rizzo. The blatant disregard for Italian American puppets, puppeteers, and voice actors makes me question just how hardcore is hardcore Italians. Back to you, Left Mick and Wop."
We're going to get whacked.
Yeah, Johnny's coming hard. I mean,
Oh, Johnny's going to get whacked.
Johnny made a valid point, though. I mean,
Yeah.
like, realistically, Rizzo? Johnny Fiamma? Angelo the chef. You know, I mean, come on. Well, you know, that's getting clipped and shared all over the place, and pretty sure someone's getting tagged in that hardcore time.
Somebody's going to get whacked.
Yeah, We'll find out. We'll find out. You know what I mean? We'll find out.
Where are all the Mick Muppets? Mick Muppets. Mick Muppets.
I'll look into that. Well, I have Johnny look into that.
Yeah, Johnny. Check it out.
Johnny,
Look
get
into
back to us. Mick Muppets. Mick Muppets. Oh, I used to get those in Happy Meals. When I was that back when you used to get cool toys in Happy Meals, you'd get the McMuppets. You know what I mean?
No. Yes. Maybe. No. Right, Mick. On the 7-city U.S. World Tour. With,
Clashes?
with
The Clashes tour of Indiana.
Yes, 7-city Indiana.
7-city Indiana tour. World tour. Clash is king.
It's only 7 shows at the same place in one day, though.
Yeah. We don't have the dates or the
Unfortunately, it was
flyers. I didn't even think, did they have a flyer?
I think it was tonight.
Oh.
7 shows in one day, though.
Yeah.
At least they don't have to leave. Just go around the back.
Well, let's play one of Right Mick's favorite segments. Let's play Messages to Morgan.
He loves those.
And now another Messages to Morgan. Morgan, I remember as a kid going pee and having a friend outside the door I later found out listening. So as I peed, I'd flush the toilet and try to finish peeing by the time the water flushed and started to rise again. I later found out this because he came up to me and said, I heard you flush before you're done peeing. I was like, well, I was trying to see if I could end my pee at the same time the water came up.
Two Micks and a Wop is brought to you in part by hands. These are hands. Everybody has hands. Hands have many different uses. You can color with hands. Everybody can color with hands. These are hands.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pee.
So there's that.
There it was.
Jesus. Yeah, so we ain't got much left.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, I can answer you something.
Why do you think it's called the toilet? What did the toilet do that earned it the toilet? Not a toilet, my toilet, their toilet, all the pronoun toilets. Fucking, why is it the toilet? Like, I just went and sat on a toilet for about 20 minutes. Why is it the end all be all? The crapper, the shitter, the pot.
I think it's all that's a good ass question. And at first I was really stumped, and as you were asking, I was thinking at the same time, because I'm ADD and fucking got like a bunch of little dudes in my head, and I was thinking
sitting on a toilet.
Right.
Sitting on a toilet.
I think it's a.
See, that doesn't work. It's sitting on the toilet.
I think that's what I was gonna say. I think it's a vernacular thing. You know what I mean? It's all like in vocabulary, like with a chair. A chair is not just chair. I didn't sit in chair.
On my chair.
Or
Sit
the
on
chair.
A chair. The chair.
Yeah.
But the toilet, you never say. It's always the.
Yeah, I guess.
I sat on their toilet. I mean, I did sit on their toilet.
Well,
toilet.
I've said their toilet or the toilet. Yeah, let's. No, you're right. The old toilet. It was the old toilet, not their toilet. I think that maybe that comes. It's shame. It's shame because I mean, just poop is associated with shame. I mean, curtain revealed. I don't like pooping anywhere but in my own home. I will not poop anywhere else unless it's an absolute fucking 4 fire alarm emergency. You know what I mean?
Oh no, man, I poop at work. I love getting paid to poop at work.
Well, I will say this
Curtain revealed.
when when I back in the day when I worked in factories. Oh yeah, I would intentionally have a good long poop.
See, I
But-
can't even do that at work. Like there's people out there when I go out there to do it, so I do a quick little.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like pooping at work.
I
I don't like.
purposely use a hand dryer too, that's so that they hear me wash my hands.
I
And they're
will-
like, hey, that guy.
I will say, I don't know what the hell it is with Target bathrooms. I've never pooped in one, but I kind of wouldn't mind because they smell so good, and those are the
super bright.
the cleanest bathrooms
Yeah,
I've.
they ain't no Walmart bathrooms.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
There's no fucking syringes laying there.
Yeah.
Babies.
All right, and
Stillborns.
warning, listeners and lurkers, I'm about to say something that might be offensive. I don't know. I don't.
Just make sure you use the right one, because if you use the woman's, those aren't jelly donuts in that little container next to the toilet.
So I have to say something about what happened at work the other day, and I wasn't even thinking. Okay, I used an old phrase. Jeez, I don't even know how to say this. So there's a Mexican, and I'm just saying this for reasoning of the story. He makes pizzas, and he's a buddy of mine. I always yell his name. Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. You know, we talk all the time.
This is
Great
the
guy.
little
Yeah. I almost yelled his name like I always do at work, but you know I didn't want to. So he had a nice shirt on, or a different shirt than he would normally wear. I say, hey, that's a nice shirt. Look, it's nice. He's like, you, because we always fuck with each other. And he's like, you for real? I was like, no, it's a nice shirt. You look, and I was like, you look spick and span. Now, understand this. He speaks like broken English. So I told a Mexican that he looks spick and span. Now, honestly, listeners and lurkers, to the younger listeners and lurkers, you might not even know what that is. Is that still a product?
I think so.
Is it?
I don't know. Well, did he get pissed?
He kind of at first, and me and the other cook had to like kind of explain it to him. I'm like, no, man, you look
clean.
good.
You look
what did I
clean.
say after that? I was so fresh, so clean. No, I said something else. But I compared it. I was like, it's like pine saw. You know what pine saw is? Because I couldn't think of what to compare spick and span to. Wasn't
Hold it
spick
up.
because wasn't. I didn't even think
Gotta
about that.
Google it.
I didn't even think about that. But usually I don't bring my phone in to the work when I come into work, or else I would have.
Dude,
But yeah, I felt like
you're gonna find yourself fucking thrown over an overpass by your neck with a fucking nice little slit across your throat.
between that and
You're gonna fucking kill your ass. Jesus Christ, you're dead.
no, man.
You got
And
bro.
I just the thing is there was nothing involved. I wasn't even like, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it was like instantly once I said it, I was like, what the fuck? And but I mean, I was born in '79, all right, and I was growing up in the era of commercials and in the '80s and '90s and whatever, and spick and span. We used to say that shit all the time. If something looked good, it looks spick and span. It was more of an what is it? Adverb? Is that the word?
Yeah.
It was more of an adverb than it was for the actual product.
Adjective.
Or adjective.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was more of an adjective than it was an actual product that people had in their homes. Sure, maybe some people did, but I remember hearing it and saying it more than I ever had it.
I'm trying to remember the theme song for it. I can't. All I can think of is Mr. Clean.
I gotta get the horns on for stuff like this, man. There should have been horns hitting through that whole time. But I apologized to him. I was like, no, man, like, just trying to see how things, even saying what you think in your mind is the right thing, and trying to compliment somebody can turn around and backfire. in your face.
Cartel and the mob on your ass now. That's great. We're
Hey.
dead. We're dead. We're dead.
Any publicity is good publicity, right? So,
Maybe it'll happen on air.
speaking of publicity and shameless self-promotion, we're just going to get to this week's Void. This is our final segment. We'll play some commercials after that, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey there, listeners and lurkers. I'm your host, Bones Bodo, and we're here yet again with another exciting episode of Into the Void, the show that celebrates and explores Kenosha's awesome and unique original music history. And today, we're looking at somebody who's actually hosting the show right now. We're going back in the way throwback machine, talking all the way back to 2015. This is Skunkenstein with Emotional Genius.
done dancing, are you clapping? You got me laughing, because you love me when I have it, and you hate me when I have it. It's classic, the tactics are getting drastic and everlasting. The last thing I want to do is casting the acting. Imagine if I wasn't the one you knew, if I was just another dude that wasn't honest and true. If I never got allowed, if I never made you proud, if I never shook a crowd, if I never said forget about it. Could you live without it? Now how you really want it? Live quietly and greed, believe in me, deceiving, greed and treason. That's how you really want it, highly doubt it. I'm a Tiati, respect goes deep in the bloodline, next to the love line. I'm on the front line, battle of my In fact, for some of those people I would die. In fact, for some of those people I did cry. But not a one of those people just stood by my side in the hard times, short and hard lines, planning suicide. Better if I died. Did you know I tried? Did you know I died? Did you know I always feel alone on this grim ride? It's me, you'll see. I'm free from greed. I plead for all but me. My destiny's a tragedy, complacence and insanity. When I'm losing my mind, I'm losing the fight. But you can take a look at my eye and see the pain in the eye. When life is made up a lie, you have a tendency to not trust anyone or anything, and everything you've ever seen is just a dream so unbelievable, but more like inconceivable. I just don't know which way to go, or even if I'm leaving yet. Am I leaving yet? 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 I came and I've seen, I broke most of my dreams. I've been all alone, and I know just what that means. I've lived and I've learned, I've loved and been burned. I know how to appreciate what has been earned. But one thing about me, the emotional G, I can't open the door, although I have the key. So I will await all my complete my pain until then I give all of my all in away. I came and I've seen, I broke most of my dreams. I've been all alone, and I know just what that means. I've lived and I've learned, I've loved and been burned. I know how to appreciate what has been earned. But one thing about me, the emotional G, I can't open the door, although I have the key. So I will await all my complete my pain until then I give all of my all in always.
That was Kenosha's own Skunkenstein, also known as the Wop, from Two Mix and a Wop variety show, with his 2015 release, Emotional Genius. Killer song, great delivery, awesome dude, like so many other musicians in this town who are overlooked and quite often forgotten. Before they disappear into the void, go ahead and leave us a comment in the section provided below with something you'd like to hear of the local music scene, or you can reach out to us at twomixandawop@gmail.com. So if there's anything else you'd like to hear from Skunkenstein, any of the other musicians and artists on the show, or anyone else from the local scene, just leave us a comment, a question, or a concern via email or any other means, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, already in progress.
So, thanks, Bones. And you heard Bones. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. If you want to hear something on Into the Void or any of that stuff, email us. The number 2, mixandawop@gmail.com. The number 2, mixandawop@gmail.com. All together, all there. Oh yeah. Like, subscribe, share. If you're watching this right now, just hit that like. You know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling real froggy, when it's done, click the share and share it on your Facebook or your Insta or your X or your what's that? Threads. That's a new thing I think people are doing. Share it on your Threads. Share it on your I almost said Rockabilly. I don't know.
What were you gonna say instead of rockabilly?
No, Rockabilly was what I almost said, but then I said it. I said it because I said I was almost going to say it.
I thought you mixed it up with something.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we'll be back after this short message.
After a long day's work, you ain't looking forward to going home and dealing with that bitch. Stop on into the Two Micks Wop House, located on Highway FU in Kiss My Ass, Wisconsin. Offering lots of double whiskey specials to keep you mental health stable so you don't go home and slap a bitch. And if that bitch happens to be with you, we've got my wife as a fat cunt dinner specials for you. That's right, we're offering a half chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy for the missus and a whole sifter of whiskey for you. And if you happen to have them snot-nosed little punk-ass kids with you, we've got the My Kids are a bunch of unappreciative asshole dinner specials. That's right, we're bringing you 2 pounds of pasta that they can stuff in their fat little faces and sit there and shut the fuck up, giving you some sense of mind and some peace of fucking quiet in this world, but nobody deserves it more than you. So stop on into Two Micks and Wop House, Whiskey Saloon and Cabaret. It's located on County FU in Kiss My Ass, Wisconsin.
Ooh, look at that tree. It was pretty as hell. Is that a dog? Way too many blankets. Nice color. I think it's we're gonna have to run it back. Now the question is, Christmas lights or Halloween signs? I can't read either one of those signs. There was a sign before and a sign after. I couldn't read either one of them. We're running that shit back. I just want to see some things. Okay, there's that pretty tree. See, look at all these blankets. And there was a dog. Okay, so blanket. No, that's not. Oh, that is a seat. I thought I knew there was. And the orange one. A lot of food. Oh, that was probably.
Magnets.
Yeah. Oh, there's a flower right there. It's shot of the dancing flower. Oh, there's a cow head on the table. What the fuck is up with that? Yep, right there. How did we miss that the first time? Oh, I didn't even see the candles. There's some bats in the window. Oh, let's see. There's more bats on that window. Oh! Oh, see, KFC. I knew it. I sensed it. I felt it. There's that kid's got a smartphone, man. I know it's smart. Is there any in there? There's that nice little wall. More planes. I didn't even catch that plane. That's one of my favorite drinks. I'm going blind! Welcome to our
Did you see that creepy clown standing behind that girl?
I did not.
There was a clown in like a black and white striped jumpsuit.
Oh, you know, I think I did see that. I saw a little black and white or something.
I thought it was like a.
I mean, we could run it back one more time. I mean, it shows the spot over. Let's do it. Let's run it back one more time. One more time. What's it gonna hurt, right? Blind. Go blind. Pretty tree. Blankets.
Ooh, I didn't notice that one. Oh, there's 2 doors back there.
Yeah, right behind the dog. All the blankets. See, the KFC, it looked like wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Yeah, seriously, that was like where that picture was. So that plant wasn't there. The plant wasn't there. What happened? Wow, that's why I didn't. That's crazy. Did you see that it wasn't there? We might have to run this back one more time to point this out. Nope, right there. The plant. Nope. Okay. Now watch. Okay, there's KFC. See, the plant's there now. How the hell does that work? Fun fact and true story, someone came to that party dressed up as an inmate, and the people at the restaurant next door to the house called the police, and the restaurant was on lockdown for 2 hours, and the cops were going up and down the streets looking for said inmate.
Are you goddamn serious?
I swear to God.
No way.
How did you not hear about this?
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah. That was the first thing they came in. When I came in Sunday to work, they were like, did you have someone at your party dressed like an inmate? And I said, yeah, why? They're like, the cops were looking for him for a good couple hours. They had the restaurant on lockdown. And like, what?
No shit.
Yeah.
Too funny. This is a good costume.
Yeah. Yeah. He won. He won the contest we didn't have. So, yeah. How about that? All right, listeners and lurkers, I think that's about it. I think we're going to wrap it up. I think you've seen enough. I think we've had enough. I think it's been enough. And see you in 2 weeks, friends.
Word.